point ko, then you have 54 point menene 5, then you have 3.2. If we are or you then you have, let's say, minus let's say minus 4.3. Now if you have this, say maybe you have a list of integers, you can have 2, 20, 43 to blah 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 daga 1 day, from 1 to this thing day, haka sai aka ce for ceiling, right? For ceiling, whole number or integer, that if you compare it to this given number, 65.1 is our given number, 54.5 is given number, 3.2 is the given number, minus 4.3 is the what? Given number. So if you compare with the given number, it's going to be either equal to or greater than. So which number is the nearest, that is nearest to 65, that it is equal to or greater than 65.1? I 66 ne. Yawa. Say 54.5, which number that is greater than, nearest greater than or equal to, either ku ce menene 55. Shi ma 3.2 za a ce menene 4. To minus 4.3 fa. Zai zama menene? Zai koma minus 3. Now? For ceiling. I mun ji a baka nan ne ai. Shi yasa you have to be punished for not coming. Mun ce the higher, the more the number, the negative number, the lesser it becomes. A minus. So abin da yasa ya zama minus 3, don minus 3 is greater than what? Minus 4. Minus 4.3. Amma ƙara mai hadda point, kinga ya ƙara ma ƙaramin kiran. Na'am? Amma inda flow ne yanzu, sai mu ce minus me. In flow ne ya dawo kasa, shi flow zai ɗauka least integer, wanda in aka haɗa shi da wannan, ko ya zama equal to or less than. Zai zama me? Minus 4. Zai zama minus 4. Domin muna da minus 4.3. So zai zama minus 4, ba minus 3 ba. Haka ne, bari mu gwada mu gani. So do it. In all this number, you have 1 minute. All this number, put them inside a variable, all of them. Check, call them. Those of you that have not, import math method first. Import the math method. Then use the ceil and the float to check all these numbers, all the value. But first of all, put them in a variable. Put also a variable. Create a variable and put all of them. Or don't put them in the variables. Let us save our time. Just do them direct code. Yes, do them direct for all. In na gama kowa ya gama. Ba wani shekaru. Yawa. Silku. In na yi mistake ku gama. Okay, you can come in now. Are you the one that will start calling me? Yes, sir. To ya ake ciki ne? Alhamdulillah. Okay, wani department? Okay, ku yan uwan mu kenan.
akan indexing.
Okay.
Professor TJ ne tura mana.
Why doesn't Professor TJ look at indexing?
Shi ne.
Bai retire ba.
Ya tura mana wani document da sai ce mu using document domin constructing specific index that related the chain index.
My God. Ina document ne. Okay. To amma tambaya na ko kun gane menene specific, sorry, kun gane menene specific related da wannan? Don ba ku gane ba za ku yi ba sai kun fahimta. To ba library kuka shigo ba ya kamata su taimaka muku ba.
Kun ba su da haske a yawanci duk sun yi su ma amma sun manta.
To ai
ake mana ma babu sai da muka da sai tuna abuwan shi kaɗai ne.
kaga ya reference section da yan reference section ko da yan su catalog nan da sauransu duk su ya kamata su yi wannan to me suke a wajen Allah da yake da yan behind the scene activity nan ko to ga nan na ya nuna min error syntax error ni na yi mistake to ina na yi mistake wa zai gani ok ga nan na riga na gani suna ta jin daɗi na yi mistake ok to an samu matsala ne ko ceiling ya ba mu minus menene minus 4 daidai ne to ba minus 3 ba ne minus 9 sha lokacin amma daga baya mun zo mun ce ci gaba da zuwa domin ya ce wai zai meet up sunan da kika sa a group ba sunan shi a cikin na farko okay amma kin sa shi a group din da muke da sabon group okay let's continue to so this is what we did for example for you to import math method is a module like what you set it how to import it you say import math, that is all. Once you type import math in your this thing, that is all you import. Now if you do that, it tells Python please give me access to the math tools. If when you import, it's just like you're telling Python give me access to the math tools because they are math tools that are already built in. After that, you can use math function like this, math.function. That's just what we did. If you type this, it's not going to be anything. It's just a formula. You say math dot, then you call the function. Is it square root? Is it ceiling? Is it flow? Is it round? Is it whatever? And that's it. Math dot, then you call the function. How can it? For example, number one, math dot ceiling. The function for ceiling is CEIL, then this thing. Now, if you do not put any argument to show error, so meaning that whenever you call the math function, you have to have an argument. An argument meaning that you have to put a value inside the bracket. Now, the word seal means ceiling. Think of a ceiling in a room. It is always above you, like this one, ceiling. Now, math ceiling round a number up to the nearest whole number. It rounded up to the nearest whole number. It returned the smallest integer that is greater than or equal to the number. Example, import math, then you have to say math.ceiling. But I told you something. If you want to use only one function, so from beginning, when importing, maybe all through you want to use square root. So you might just import only square root or only ceiling if all the program you want to use one. So you just write from math import ceiling, then you continue with ceiling. You don't need to Whenever you want to call ceiling, you don't need to say math.ceiling. You just say ceiling open bracket, this it continued in, because up you've already call it. Kaka biye musu ka ce ka gane. In ba gane kai bayani.
Like the 99 over there, as you said. We made examples.
No, maganan da na yanzu ka fahimta? Yawa, shikenan. All right. Because if you do not understand, I have to show it in my system. But since you understand, no need of system. Now, all these are example of what? Of math ceiling. But then there is something addition. As maybe you want to use pi. Kungai? Now let me go. Maybe I jump something. Okay, this normal is I've done this. I've done this. Yes, I've done this for the math ceiling. This is what I did. 98.75 is going to round up to give you what? 99. Then math ceiling, we've done this too. It goes up to 90, but this one we've not done. Math.ceiling and math.what? Pi. So it's about, now, I think you who that did mathematics school, by default, math is 3.91, pi, sorry. By default, pi is what? 3.14159. How can it? That's by default, cool? All right. So this is going to become what? 4. Because 4 is the next whole number above what? 3.14. So what are you going to do now? Math.ceiling, open bracket, math.pi. If you say math.pi, it will bring what? 3.1459. The math.ceiling of this pi is going to be what? 4. Let me do it and see so that we'll look at it. But before I do it, look at the simple rule for ceiling. It always goes up. Even if the decimal is small, like 0.01, it still goes up, Halima. Even if it is what? 0.01, it still goes up. If we have 5.01, it will be 6. Math.ceiling 5.01, it's going to be, so it's going to be 6. Ba sai ka sa number ba dama shine, but then there is something that we have to still see is how we are going to call the pi, right? That the pi is pi ko pi kadai. No, now Miss Python math.pi, right? Pi. So let's put, must we put an argument?
Yes.
It is not callable. Halima kin ce ya baki, sorry, Hafsat, kin ce ya baki, me baki? Ni abin da nake son ga, can we call the pi without the ceiling? You understand? Yes, now, so that if it can call the default, float object is not callable. To ga ina ce float object is not callable. Line 16. Okay, bari na yi wani abu. It gave you the value? No, it is supposed to show me error even though I did not print. Because I told you, print is just for you to see the result, but error is supposed to be there. But you gane ba? Normal. if you click print, yawa, haka ya kamata ya zama. So the mistake I did is the bracket I gave, but it didn't supposed to show me error. Kun gani ina za, let me drag. Yes, now I run it and there is no error. It means that if I print, it's okay kenan. So it's not the print that actually print now is just for you to see the result, but already now by now, I wasn't Python, he have shown me the result. It's me that I'm not. If I want to see now, I would say Lord print, but him, his memory have taken it that I have put pi. You understand? So sometimes when you're doing the program, you don't have time to be printing. You just be running. When you do not see error, you know that everything is fine. You just be running. So when you are done, you do your print if you want to do. Sometimes that's the essence of this thing. So now if I would say print now, since it doesn't show error, so let's see. Okay, this is what you did, cool. So it gave you the normal distance. So now, if we are going to put silver, we have to do the math again. Dot C. Then we'll have to put it in bracket. Yes, if you open bracket, you have to close it up to the number of bracket you open. It's what? 4. Okay. All right. What's the time? But we have to finish this. When the end of that. 7 gamma must one. Okay, now let's be very fast. So if you are calling flow, it's the same process. The result that the flow is complete spelling FLOOR. There is no short form. The word flow means the ground. The flow is always below you. So math.flow argument round a number down to the nearest whole number. It returns the largest integer. Listen, the largest integer that is less than or equal to the number given. The number given is always the value we give. Example 1, math.flow 98 will give you what? 98, because 98 is the whole number below 98 point kaba. Then example 13.99, what will be the flow? Professor, may there someone float 13.99. If we run using flow, what will be the answer? Now, I must say, but 13.99, what will be the flow? The flow of 13.99. You are seeing it, but then even though it's supposed to know, and since already we say to round it to the lowest one now, 13 is the lowest one now. Then important differences. Let's compare math.cell 5.2 is going to be about 6. Math.flow 5.2 is going to be 5. I mean, one now already. We've done this. Then seal goes up, flow goes what? Down. Back at the material, Natura Musai. Ama, you do not introduce yourself in the group. We want to be verifying. That's to only give very important negative numbers. Now look at negative number. With negative numbers, math.seal minus 4.3 result minus what? 4. Because minus 4 is above minus 4.3. Math flow minus 4.3 for flow is what? 5, because minus 5 is below minus 4.3. We'll stop here. You see, this is the end of the slide, but we are not done beginner. There is a slide like this. 82 slide. So there is another 82 where we'll come down. We need, yeah. After Salah. So slide earlier, because assume we shared the slide earlier, maybe when we started it's only 30 pages. So now at least we have 82 that you can go through before we come back. Then you've mastered everything we did. Go. So immediately if you came back, there will be a small project. That project, the essence is to reduce you intentionally. So the project that we're going to give is very small and simple. Very simple to the extent that if you know all the syntax, you'll be able to do it. And that one, as you are coming, that's where you do it. Very simple. If you fail, you will just exit, because the essence is to reduce. It's intentional to reduce, not to make you stay. So we'll be happy to reduce more. No, you are talking now, you are not listening. Professor, Wala is serious. We have given you the material now. Ko. The day you will come back, there will be a task to do. That small task is not wickedness. It is from everything inside the slide. And it will be very simple to the extent that simpler that if you really, even though you not go through the material, at least if you are in the class, you'll be able to do it. But if you do not do it that day, she will remove you. Wallahi ke ma za ki tafi kin ga na ransa da Allah. To say that okay, we come this organization have teach us practical skills in basic Python. Now we are moving to intermediate. So whenever you are going, you say, okay, I yanzu mun iya ne na gaske. So if you open it, you'll be able to show them that ga abin da muka iya. That's the essence of the program. So that's the reason why even though we remove you, we'll still come and call you after the go and beg you that let us be friends. But for this one, you must learn it. If not, you just go. There's nothing that we know each other. You just have to go. Because most of the people that are remaining now are not our friends that we really brought. Those people we really brought here are not here today. Most of them had the mazan and the schedule, but they are not here. Those people from EF program that we brought them, most of them are not here. We begged them to come, but we removed them because the essence is not to bring friends. No, it's to bring people who will really learn it. So if along the way, maybe based on your own tight schedule, you are not be able to meet it. You don't need to come and beg us. You don't have the skill at that moment. You just have to excuse yourself. Maybe another time, if we are doing it, then you come because there is no how we are going to honor the you at the end that okay, actually you've achieved putting all your data and giving you this and everything. If you do not really learn the practical. I'm still saying this because we've said it during our induction. And then we're going to call out our other people who snap together and this. But the people that will remain, even though it's one person, let's be one person that learn. If at the end we do not get anybody, then our record will have a record that we did something, but at the end people do not. Sorry, but we'll call another one again. So meaning that at the end it might even be someone that we not even expect that will be the one remaining. But the truth is that if you would practice the one we are giving you, even though you go and do more, is what we are happy, but at least the basis for you to first learn the one we did. But when we are following a curriculum that will, it's a curriculum designed for the beginners. If you learn everything we did for this one, it means that you are, when we said that you are not satisfied beginner, it's true that you are satisfied. So if you learn other things, fine. Then if you are moving to intermediate again, after telling you that because we are following a design curriculum for that program. That's the reason why you can see some people that claim that they did intermediate. Maybe when they came, they have never done some of the things you did for the beginner. Maybe they just do one and they just assume that they are beginners. Sorry, they are intermediate. They make an assumption. So you understand? So that's why during intermediate, we are not starting that way. They will start with project. Anybody that come for intermediate, we give them small project. Then in then there, you have to do it. Project for that project that you did for beginner. Before you, they have to do it for the the day they will come for intermediate before they can enroll for intermediate. Maybe you still be the one that will remain. Shine interested. I think I can check here. They say they can do it. They are intermediate, so they have to prove that they are really intermediate on that day. So and what can we do? No, somebody will ask, okay, after all this suffering, if it is one person, then what are we going to do? We now, what are we going to do? What we can only do, we cannot give you money, we cannot do, we just do tell that because to keep sharing your names anywhere we can share the name, LinkedIn name, kaza, everywhere we can share your name, your picture, your clip. It's just to keep sharing that here we train so person. And tell him about this person, this also training organization, and she can do this, she can do this, she can do this. Just keep boosting your profile. So luckily somebody look for you, fine. If somebody call you that, okay, you said you train so person, who is the person? We'll just call you direct, okay, this is the only thing we can do. So don't expect that maybe at the end we are going to call somebody to give you money. So that's the thing. Shine. All right. So if you have any question, please you can ask. If you don't have, we'll call it a day. So if you have any question, you can ask, please. You have question? Is there a question? Sakachi.
Collect the mic.
Eh? And that's like a presentation goal. And immediately after the Asia Science suggest when do you think we should come back that can align with your this. Use the mic, sir. Look at your time so that we know we'll agree on when we are going to come back. Please.
I'm suggesting 24th March. That is 2 days after. We are going to evaluate.
Okay, let me say a program here and they have changed, they has relocated to another state. So probably his own, he might not finish with us because they have relocated him to another state. Cool? So that's it. I as the some opinion no matter.
I'm suggesting 2 weeks after setback.
2 weeks, okay. It's keeper. 2 weeks, yeah? Tie back.
I think the
Professor. 3 weeks. Why not say 2 weeks keeper? 2 weeks. 3 weeks. So only 2 people said 3 weeks. You 2 weeks or 3 weeks? Remember wrong. Okay, keeper.
Topics in the week covering. I'm watching so different days. So before I was test based on after testing them. If he's able to answer those tests,
If you are available, try